everyday hurts our home. Dubious tracks and railroad delusions mark lines of division through beautiful nations. I'm sick of hearing about progress. These trains of trauma, compartments of separation, minds that are tickets for enslavement.
This one was really cool. I'm a big fan of, old footage cut together in interesting ways, and this one definitely delivers on that. And obviously it's a bit of a commentary on society, but what I really liked, aside from all that, was the narration. The audio engineer did a really good job at just finding that right balance. There's a bit of echo to it. It's got sort of like a talk box kind of sound to it. Not that exactly, but it's just got a really interesting audio quality that I thoroughly enjoyed.
This one's really interesting. I love the found footage and kind of this. I mean, the narrator's voice is just so, capturing, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, or like it's very intriguing and it draws you in. It sounds so jaded and so matter of fact, and I feel like that works really well with the tone because it's a very matter of fact piece. It feels like it's just simply documenting history, and I feel like the editing flows very well, and so does the soundtrack. I feel like this is just a really, cohesive, solid short.
I thought there was really striking found images of the evolution of a culture and the industrial progress, I guess you would call it, or the effects of colonial influences. Both the images and the narration really bounced off each other in an interesting way to imbue the other component with deeper meaning, but also with a little bit of a referential wink. It almost felt like a manifesto in how it was presented, where there's a real strength behind it. And I thought the final image of the woman, seemingly modern woman, brushing out her hair was quite a bold finish to cap off the piece.
This was a really striking piece for me. I really appreciated the footage that was sourced and getting to see these different moments in history, moments in culture, getting to see the development, I guess, of these cities and countries. That paired with the narration, which was so beautiful, so powerful, but also very poetic. It struck a really, really nice balance. I also liked, as far as the technical visual component, having the kind of picture-in-picture, the black and white footage in the background and then the colored footage in the foreground. Then there was some animation thrown in there. There was kind of a bit of everything, and it really kept the viewer really tuned in, and I thought it just came together really beautifully, and they did a fantastic job.
Great footage used throughout that displays various different countries during several different points in their history and their evolution. One could even say it has some really thoughtful and well-composed dialogue within its voiceover work that is kind of a meditation on societies, their interconnectedness, divisions of war and bigotry and intolerance, and how those things will ultimately not keep us from continuing to try to be as unified as we can as humankind. So though it appears quite somber throughout, it actually has quite an uplifting and positive message at its center, and I think that becomes most apparent in its conclusion.
I really liked the violin throughout and the echo added on the performer's voice. It gave an extra eerie element to this film. I noticed one common symbol was the train. I love the part where she says, "We are all born in diapers." It's that different way to look at it. I didn't hear it that way. I've heard like we're all pink inside and things like that, but it's true. I mean, we all are born in diapers, and then we have to learn to live with each other on this earth. Very true and very cunning. And overall, I enjoyed the depth of the poetry and all of the old videos featured as well.
I really, really liked this. I thought that the way it was kind of edited together and paired together was really, really well done. They made a lot of like good choices that fit well together. It flowed very well. For, I guess, lack of a better word, I really liked like the vibe of it, or I guess the tone of the film. I thought that it hit really well. They really hit their mark with that tone, and I loved the contrast between what you were seeing kind of behind and then that smaller screen that popped up with like the different colors and the different like images that they chose to overlap together. I thought was such a great contrast.
Wow, what a powerful piece. What a wonderful message. What provocative poetry